Hello RC boat and car fans, coming to you today to introduce another new boat in the family. Our youngest just recently got the Volantex RC Vector 28. And that's what you see here. Now, for those of you who might remember, our oldest has the Helion Rivos XS. So we're going to look at the Rivos and the Vector 28 side by side. As you can see, they pretty much look alike. The boats are made almost the same. The radios, here's the Vector 28 radio, the Rivos radio. Both have the switch on the top that lets you limit the steering, power in the back, and then the servo reversing switches are here. And you've got that on both of the radios. The batteries are a little bit different. The Vector 28 uses these LiPo batteries with this proprietary, rather unique connector. So of course we can only use the charger that came with it. The Rivos came with the, I believe that's the JST connector, and then of course the balance plugs. And then when you look at the boats side by side, so there's the Helion, there's the Vector. Boats are the same size, they have basically the same running gear. So essentially the same boat, different companies. The Vector, the plastic feels a little, it's a different plastic. It's probably a different grade of ABS versus the Helion. Internally, again, basically the same thing. You've got the micro servo for the rudder. You've got the ESC receiver, the 180 size water cooled motor. So basically the same thing. One of the big differences we saw between the two boats is the rudder throw. So with the same setting on the transmitter, with the minimal throw set on the servo, when you turn them, the Rivos doesn't turn as far as the other one. The Vector turns a lot further. And where you really see it is when you set your servo travel to the max. You see the Vector really turns a lot sharper. With this, this is with the arms set in the same position in each. And what we saw on the first run was that the Vector, because it turns so much sharper, if you turn it full speed, the thing just dives underwater and eventually pops up. So even running it at the minimal travel, the thing tends to want to dive underwater. Whereas the Rivos, we haven't had that issue at all with it. So a couple of things we need to work on. We are probably going to change the position of the arm in the servo horn, and we can't really change this one any further, because if you do, if you move that to the inner hole like we would do on the Rivos here, you can see actually the travel increases. Is that max?
Yeah, okay. I think so.
So you can get a little more travel out of it by moving the position of the rudder linkage. We need to maximize the steering capability of the Rivos and minimize the steering of the Vector. And then hopefully we won't have anything else going underwater. Alright, so for basically a more detailed review of the Vector 28, check out our video review and intro of the Rivos XS. Since they're essentially the same boat, you can get all the details on the Rivos video. But stay tuned and we'll show you some of the running footage of the Rivos and the Vector together, and probably get to see it dive under the water as it makes turns. Thanks for watching.